families, Marissa and Christian, now come forward to be joined in the marriage. Friends and family, we have come here today at the invitation of Marissa and Christian to share in the joy of their wedding. This outward celebration that we shall see and hear is an expression of the inner love and devotion that they have in their hearts toward one another. Marriage is the clasping of hands, the blending of two hearts, the union of two lives into one. And your marriage must stand neither by the authority of the state, nor by the seal on your wedding certificate, but rather by the strength and power of the faith and love that you have for one another. At this time, Marissa and Christian have asked that we take a moment to honor the memory of those loved ones who could be here today only in our hearts. Marissa and Christian would also like to extend their love and best wishes to Christian's grandparents, family, and friends who could not all make it here from Oregon, and also to any other friends or family members who could not be here with us today. And now I'd like to invite Marissa's sister and maid of honor, Shaylin, to read an Apache wedding blessing.
Each of you will give a shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth to one another. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion and your days together be good and long upon the earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulties, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight.
This wedding celebration is a joining of two unique families who stood separate until today. Today, we unite these families by the marriage of Marissa and Christian. Marissa and Christian would each like to honor the separateness of their families and now the togetherness with the giving of flowers to their parents. They would also like to acknowledge the love and sacrifice that each parent has made to make them the couple that they are today. A couple who are ready to be in a committed, loving marriage of their own. So you would... Marissa and Christian would like to acknowledge you, their parents, whose love and support are such an essential part of who they are today. They thank you for being their first examples of the power of love. May you take pride in the fact that the seeds of love that you have planted in Marissa and Christian will flourish in the formation of this new family today. Let us all remember today and always, there is nothing more important than loving one another. Marissa and Christian, today we come together to celebrate the love that you have found in each other. By being here with you, each of us in attendance is declaring our support for your decision to join together in marriage. As family and friends, you form the community of support that surrounds Marissa and Christian. Each of you, by your presence here today, is being called upon to uphold them in honoring and loving each other. Always stand beside them, never between them. Offer them your kindness and loving hearts, and honor this marriage into which they will come to be joined today. Marriage reveals the essence of human relationships. It challenges us to be of one accord without abandoning the truth of our individuality. It challenges us to recognize ourselves in one another and to admire and respect each other while walking side by side, heading in the same direction. As with all relationships, marriage is an endless presentation of choices about how we want to be with one another. Each choice presents an opportunity for more unity. Choose to grow that unity, Marissa and Christian, at every chance you get. Sacrifice your judgments, expectations, and any other ways that you have learned to separate yourselves from each other. Share the gifts of your friendship, humor, vulnerability, sensitivity, and kindness. Be sure to find ways each day to protect, affirm, and support each other, and to treasure the balance and shared values that you have found with each other. Enjoy the intertwining of your independence with your intimacy. I wish you the courage to keep your loving hearts open to each other for the rest of your lives. Marissa and Christian's meeting story is not one of this era of texting and scrolling and swiping. It is of another era in which two people lock eyes across a crowded room and know that something life-changing has just occurred. About 5 years ago, they had both gone out to see friends of theirs DJ at 285 Kent, which is a music venue. Christian had only been in New York for 2 or 3 months at that point, so Marissa jokes that he moved all the way across the country just to meet them. They saw each other across the room, locked eyes, and that was pretty much that. Soon after, they went on their first date to mow on PS1. where they saw some incredible exhibits, one of which was called Tender Love Among the Junk by Thomas Lane Schmidt. It was about finding love in New York City, where the junk seems to transcend the physical realm. And the more they got to know each other, the more they felt as though they already knew each other. And they quickly became inseparable. After some years of dating, they went on a trip to Italy, their first as a couple, and Christian knew that he wanted to propose there. The proposal was not without a few hiccups. Christian had brought the ring with him, his great-grandfather's ring on a custom band that his grandmother had given to him. And when he tried to discreetly get the ring out of his hiding place, he dropped it, and the diamond popped out. He managed to leave the hotel room with Marissa, tell her he had forgotten his camera and had to go back, and proceeded to snake crawl until he found it underneath the dresser. When they went to get spa treatments later that day, he plotted to get a treatment that was an hour less than Marissa's so that he could quite literally run to the town center and beg any jeweler that he could find to fix the ring. But no one had the tools or the time to do it, as it was an old, delicate ring. However, despite all of the chaos, when they got to Florence, Christian decided that it was so beautiful he would do it there, broken ring or not. So they found a wine bar, and while Marissa was pretty surprised and overwhelmed, she said yes. And here we are now, in this beautiful room, surrounded by loved ones, as these two promise their love to each other today. I asked them both what they love about each other. Marissa said, "I love his forgiving and sensitive nature. Christian was unlike anyone I had ever met before. He's also incredibly imaginative, creative, and loving." Christian said, "I love her ability to love and her strong nature." And when I asked them what they hope for the future of their marriage, Christian said, "Marriage to me is a promise and also a way to answer questions that we all ask ourselves throughout our lives. Is there someone that can help me? And do I want to help someone else?" Answers to which are yes, and I do. I don't know exactly what I want in the future, but I feel that being together will bring us happiness wherever that is. Marissa said, "My hope for our future is to live happy, fulfilling lives where we both get to have our dreams realized. There are many different paths two people can take in life. The important thing for me is that we'll always be together." Marissa and Christian are so grateful to have your support and presence as they unite in marriage today. Marissa said it best when she said, "One of the most exciting things for us about today was knowing that we would be having all of the people who were special to us and important in our lives be in one room together. Everyone in this room has played an important role in each of our lives, and we're so happy to have you all here with us today. It has been overwhelming to see and feel that love and support that you have all shown us throughout this process. You have all given us your love and best wishes, and for that we are extremely grateful. And we recognize how fortunate we are to have so many caring, loving people in our lives. The love and support we have felt has truly been more than we could ever have imagined. Thank you all for being here today as we celebrate the union of Marissa and Christian." We will now say your vows of love and devotion, each to the other. We'll start with you, Christian. Do you, Christian, take Marissa to be your wife, to love, comfort, and cherish from this day forward?
I do.
Do you, Marissa, take Christian to be your husband, to love, comfort, and cherish from this day forward? You've chosen to exchange rings as a symbol of your love, Josh.
Marissa, I give you this ring
To wear upon your hand
to wear upon your hand
as a symbol vows before your family and friends. May the grace of this day carry forward with you all the days of your lives. May you find delight in each other, and may your love continue to grow and nurture you throughout your lives. I wish you the strength to be true to the vows you've made here today. May you always have the wisdom to cherish the precious love that you share. May you nurture yourselves and this marriage with acceptance, understanding, cooperation, and love. May the life you share be peaceful, healthy, and filled with blessings and with joy. Lachey and Josh, please. Today we honor and celebrate the transition of two separate lives into one married life united by love. Marissa and Christian, as Shaylin and Josh encircles you with these petals, reflect together on the fact that a circle is unbroken in the end. Just as a circle never ends, so too should your love for one another never end. May you each continue to find comfort and strength in one another. And may you each continue to be one another's best friends. Thank you, Shaylin. Marissa and Christian, you have come here today and vowed your love to each other in front of the people who love you most. Having thus pledged yourselves each to the other, I do now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New York, pronounce you husband and wife.